Welcome guys, with me sitting at Powderham. For me, this is one of the biggest network marketer I ever met in my life. Peter, many network marketers called you already that you are a legend of multi-level marketing. So what is that feeling, I mean, you know, being called legend while you're still alive?
Well, it's an interesting word. I think what it means is that they look at the history and the background and the amount of long time I've been in the industry, and of course in network marketing terms, Chris, the results. Because I think that if you have been able to make network marketing successful, and you've been able to earn the kind of income and lifestyle from it that it can offer, then in network marketing terms, you become that person, a bit like in sports or in any endeavour. But if you take, for instance, a sportsman, if you were dealing with somebody who was a sporting achiever for 30 years, yeah, you'd say they're a legend in our sport, they're a legend in this area of life. So although it's an interesting word when you're still alive, and I hope to be alive for a lot longer, I don't mind being called a legend, because it's a respectful term. I think people, particularly younger guys and younger girls, say that to me because they think, well, I want to learn from you because you've obviously been there and done this, and you have the lifestyle that I want to achieve. So can you help me? And it's legendary what you've done. It's an interesting question.
Cool. You've been involved in multi-level marketing industry over 30 years. Didn't you ever think, you know, to change industry, to do something else than network marketing?
Oh, absolutely. Many times. It's part of life's experience that if you do something and you want to really succeed at it, you've got to do it well. And you find that you learn, and the learning process can be quite painful. And there are times when you wonder whether it's worth it, and you say, well, I don't know why I'm doing this, there must be something easier. But success in financial terms, and what this industry can give you, doesn't come cheaply. Nothing comes easily in this life if it's worth it. It's an old cliche, but if it's worth doing well. And network marketing is like any other business. It's not get rich quick. You're not going to make money fast. You're going to have to learn your trade. Yeah. And in learning your trade, you're going to trip over. You're going to sometimes hurt yourself and say, well, what was that about? And you're going to question your judgment and think, well, no, there must be something else out there that I can do that's easier than this. Truthfully, if you're going to be a great success at anything, it's not easy. So, yeah, many times I've quit network marketing. That's it, enough. I'm not doing that again. Wow. Then I've said to myself, well, what else is there? And I've looked around and thought, well, everything's the same, but what a fantastic industry to be in. So let's try again. Let's do it again. Yeah. So yeah, many times, Chris.
Cool.
Many times.
So what makes you to join multi-level marketing industry, and what was your first company that attracted your attention?
My first company was Amway when I was 23, which is a long time ago. Famous Amway, the grandparents of network marketing.
Yeah.
An old, established, and very good company. I joined network marketing as a policeman. I was a policeman in London, and 8 years in the Metropolitan Police, but I always knew in my heart that there was more for me. I thought for my family and myself, I was married, there was more. There had to be more. I just knew that there was other ways I could endeavour to create a lifestyle. And being that young, when you're 23, you think, well, there's got to be other, you know, I'll look at anything. And what happened was I was asked three times to see network marketing, and the chap that asked me, first 2 times he rang me, I said, no, go away, leave me alone, I'm happy. I wasn't, but I pretended I was, because I looked at him and thought, well, what can you offer me? He was a friend. He was a friend, but he wasn't in the life. He wasn't living the lifestyle that I aspired to. Yeah. But the 3rd time he asked me, I was having a bad day at work. It was one of those days when I thought, I'm sick of this place. I was a policeman, but it was a bad day at work. And he asked me, timing was right. He asked me at the right time, and I went, yes, I'll have a look at that.
That was the right time.
Yeah, and I decided to join network marketing because when I saw it, something in my brain said, well, that's obvious, that'll work. That's, people, you're working with people, and we network all the time. We network all things in life. We build relationships, and So you're telling me there's a business opportunity in relation to just dealing with people and building relations. I'll have a look at that. So I got quite excited about network marketing when I first saw it because it was obvious to me. I just thought it was genius. You know?
Cool. Cool. Before you said that, there is a process of learning in multi-level marketing industry. There are ups, there are downs, and so how long it took you to succeed in multi-level marketing industry, just to create this famous, residual income and live this lifestyle you want to live, you always wanted to live?
I think I succeeded in network marketing very soon, very early, and that doesn't mean I made money. It doesn't mean that I was financially free or I had the lifestyle. The lifestyle didn't come for 5 to 10 years, and when the lifestyle did come, it was huge. I say to people, look, what network marketing can give you is beyond what most people can imagine, because you not only get the income, you get freedom, so you get the time to enjoy it. There's a lot of wealthy people who have wealth. They have it in property and business, but they're constantly juggling to maintain it because of the way they built that wealth.
Yeah.
In network marketing, you tend to have a lot of freedom, a lot of time, and you see the income coming in, and you think, wow, this is the reward for all those years of hard work. But I'll go back to what I said a second ago. I believed I was successful very soon because I began to change as a person. I started reading books about self-development. I started going to trainings about me and improving me and becoming a more positive person, and that reflected right through my life with my wife, my children. I grew as a person, and I became what I consider to be a happier person, possibly a better person, I don't know, because of my association with this amazing industry. So success doesn't always equate to how much money you have in the bank.
Yeah.
It's how you feel about yourself and whether you're on the right path.
Yes.
And I felt I was on the right path.
Success is you and the person
you're becoming.
You're becoming. Yeah.
Life's a journey. It isn't a destination, and success is a journey.
Yeah.
It's something you live every day.
Exactly, I agree with that. Yeah. So, in multi-level marketing, in your opinion, what is more important? Is it the sales or recruitment?
It's all the same. Because when you're recruiting or sponsoring someone, you're selling a dream, you're selling an idea. The product must be genuine, it must be credible, and it must be something that you can be proud of.
Yeah.
So you're selling a product, and at the end of the day, it's all sales. Everybody does it, it's life. People sell every day of their lives. They sell, as a man, you would sell to a woman because you find her attractive. So you're selling yourself. You sell to your children to get them to do things.
Yes, we do it for every day.
We do it for everything.
Yeah.
You sell to your boss so you keep your job.
Yeah.
You don't even like your boss, but you sell to him every day because you say to him what you think he wants to hear. It's a bizarre thing, but human beings are selling all day long.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. When you recruit new people to business, what are your tips? I mean, what are you focusing yourself more on? Financial leverage, or you talk more about the company and the vision and direction the company going to?
First of all, I want to get rid of the word recruit.
Yeah.
I don't believe in recruiting people. I know it's a word and it translates into different languages. I believe in sponsoring people.
Sponsoring.
You can recruit someone because you show them the idea and they join the idea. When you sponsor someone, they join you. It's a very subtle but very important difference.
Yeah.
If I introduce you, Chris, to this business, I'm going to sponsor you, which means I'm going to help you, hold your hand and take you through a process.
Yeah.
So to me, building network marketing is about building a new friend relationship, somebody that you didn't know, or somebody you did know, they may be somebody you knew before, now becomes closer to you because you now have a responsibility to them. The word sponsoring in our industry means that you take responsibility for the training and development of that person. And in fact, legally, a network marketing company that has validity will require its distributors to train and support in order to be paid. You shouldn't be paid as a sponsor unless you have actually taken care of the people that you've introduced. And that's a very important concept. Yeah. So the way I look at it is I look at the opportunity as I'm sharing it with you. I know a lot more about it than you do. I know it works, but you don't know that yet.
Yeah.
My job is to help you through the process of learning. Cool. So I'll train for you. I'll train you personally. I'll train your people. I'll answer your questions for you. I'll answer the questions for your people. I'll be with you like a child that's learning to walk until you can walk on your own.
Cool.
And then once you can walk, I'll show you how to run. And once you can run, I'll show you how to sprint. And we'll start making money together. But if I can't help you to learn to walk, we're going to go nowhere.
You won't teach me to run or even fly. Like
you don't tell a child how to walk. You don't tell someone how to drive a car. You have to show them.
Yeah.